Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to Inspired Delusions.
If you're new here, my name is
And
Kayma,
I'm Olivia.
and we are your delusional besties.
Hey,
Hey
besties.
besties. How did you like last week's episode? Because we were obsessed with it.
We like all episodes, but last week was really, really
Last week was
good.
really good. So if you haven't listened, go and listen.
Go listen immediately.
Because what are you doing?
You should be caught up on all episodes.
But yeah, we hope you guys have been well. Olivia and I have been doing really well. All our manifestations, some of our manifestations have been coming in,
Thank
which has
you.
been really exciting and a testament to
Delusion.
delusion,
To delusion.
to holding the vision.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. It works.
It does work. And if you want to learn more, we're actually hosting another masterclass this Thursday, August 28th.
Yes, August 28th. Come register. It's free. It's virtual. Anyone can attend, and we will put the link to join in the show notes. But yeah, we have been having really awesome master classes, and this is this one's gonna be really, really good. We're gonna be going over our 3R formula, how you can actually rewire your mind, how you can regulate your nervous system so you can actually effectively create a life that you love. And we're really excited. And let's get into it. So, today we wanted to talk about how you don't have to listen to anyone else telling you that you have to be realistic. Okay. We were just having one of our calls with one of our community members, and we were explaining how, hey, if you're maybe talking about your delusional dreams, your goals, your desires to someone else who has limiting beliefs, who is stuck in the matrix, who's still plugged in to the matrix,
only knows about their 3D.
They don't know about the universe. They don't know about spirituality. They don't know about manifesting. They don't know about the universal laws. You don't have to listen to anyone telling you to be realistic. It's really, really cool because this life is really cool because you get to make up your own rules.
Yeah.
You get to decide that you are going to live your most amazing life. You are able to go after your dreams. You're able to manifest anything you want, even if it doesn't seem realistic, even if people are telling you you can't do that. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And whatever's on your heart, whatever desires you have, whatever manifestations you have, whatever your dreams are, they don't have to make sense to anyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
They only need to make sense to you, and they do make sense to you because they're there for a reason. I think we talked about this a little bit last week, but Abraham Hicks says you wouldn't have desires on your heart if it weren't possible for you to receive them.
Yeah.
For you to actually make it happen.
Yeah. And they don't even have to make sense to you either. As in, like, if you are imagining something, your big goals, your dreams, something you're trying to manifest, it might not even make sense in your head. Like, you're like, wait, how could I like make money doing my dream job that feels good or whatever? Or how could I have these huge manifestations come in? It doesn't even have to make sense. If you can imagine it, if you can hold the vision of it, if you can start feeling excited and being like, yeah, it's going to happen. I don't know how, I don't know when, but just holding the vision, it's going to happen.
Ooh, I love that. Don't let your own limiting beliefs get in your way of your dreams. They are your dreams for a reason. You want what you want because your future you already has it.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit last week too, of don't limit yourself, right? That's a big thing because if you're limiting yourself, you're the first roadblock to even starting.
It can't even get out.
It can't even get out. You can't even
be
start.
tested.
You need to stop holding yourself back. And that kind of goes to, we said this a few episodes ago, but don't be a loser in your own reality. Okay. This is your reality. You get to decide what stories you're telling yourself, what you're imagining. If you're imagining the best case scenario, or if you're letting yourself ruminate and spiral negatively, don't be a loser in your own reality.
Yeah. I think when you feel badly, you unknowingly get addicted to that feeling.
100%.
Because that's the only way your body's receiving the dopamine.
Yes.
So you're like, oh, let me imagine the worst case scenario. Let me talk mean to myself.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get ahead of whatever story I'm making up in my own head.
Yeah, or you'll be like, let me keep complaining.
Right.
Let me keep being the victim. Or even in a cycle, if you got into a cycle of complaining and being the victim, and then you get attention from other people, then it's like, oh, that feels good. Let me just complain.
Right.
That's how I get attention from people. That's how I get people to, like, feel bad for me or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
it's like connection.
Yeah, that connection.
But the thing is, that's not the only option. You can also get dopamine from talking kindly to yourself, for imagining the best case scenario, for hoping for the best, for knowing you're the universe's favorite, for reminding yourself that you are so worthy of all your dreams and that you get to create what you want in this life. It feels good to have these good thoughts. And at first, it feels fake. We know, we've been through it. But then through the repetition, it starts to feel normal. It's normalized. And then all of a sudden you're like, of course.
Yeah.
Duh. It would be weird if it went any other way.
Yeah. It really does get to the point where it just makes sense. It's just more natural. We got interviewed the other day.
Yeah.
And the interview, are we the interviewees or are they the interviewees?
We're the interviewees. They were the interviewer. The interviewer interviewed the interviewers.
The people who were interviewing us, they were like, yeah, like you guys are just so positive. And we're like, oh yeah, I genuinely have said this before, but like I forget how positive we are because me and you are both positive.
Normal.
It's just normal for us.
It's literally our default.
So it's like we have to give ourselves credit even. I've been heavy on the giving ourselves credit, giving myself credit of how far I've come, how far we've come. But anyways, that to say, it eventually does feel normal. It eventually really will be your default. Like me and Kames are constantly being so delusional and so positive. And like even if we do, we're humans, we're still going through this human experience. Even if we do experience like a dip or a doubt or a limiting belief come up or a challenge or something, we are able to, move through it, maybe talk ourselves through it, maybe feel our feelings so then it can pass through, maybe do some EFT tapping, maybe do some shadow work, like whatever we need to do, maybe go on a walk. That's a heavy one. Go touch some grass, literally. We literally go touch grass. If I'm ever feeling upset, I'm like, let me go to the park. Yeah. And I'm like, Earth, Mama Gaia, Mother,
please.
Take this pain away. And
You're
it works.
Like, tell the trees your secrets.
No,
you're
literally.
Like, this person? No, not this person. This situation has me fucked up. I need to release it. I need you to take it and neutralize it and then give me back some energy.
Mother Earth, take this away from me.
Please
and thank you. And it actually works. So yes, we're very positive. Cool. Go us. Cool. Just wanted to let you guys know.
You guys can be like us too.
You guys can maybe get like us as well by listening to this podcast enough times. And it really does work. It's crazy because you will, sometimes you just like wake up one day where you're like, oh, maybe you catch yourself. If you started to think negatively, you start to have a doubt, you start catching yourself. And that's a reminder. If you do start catching yourself, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people are like freaking out. It's like, oh, I'm catching myself having all these negative thoughts all the time. That's a good thing because now you're starting to realize it, because before you were just doing it without even realizing it. So give yourself credit.
Yeah.
Besties.
You're literally breaking the cycle. Anytime you recognize what your old ways were, that's a step closer to the new you.
Yes.
And it seems scary because sometimes the thoughts or the negativity might be really heavy, or it's like, why do I think that about myself? Why is that my normal to think that about others? Why do I judge? Why do I this? Why do I doubt? Why do I have fear? But it's like, no, the more you recognize that you're doing it and then intentionally tell yourself the opposite of it, that's powerful in of itself.
Yeah, 100%. It's just you're rewiring your brain. Oh, why am I so negative? Yeah, babe, because you've been negative for years. Okay, it's just how your brain's wired at the moment. But
and that's how society tells us to be.
Yeah,
like what is it? It's like hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Yeah, that's the common
or whatever however the saying goes.
We don't even know. We don't subscribe to that. That's not in our reality.
We don't even know what the saying is, but that the idea
what
that
does society even tell y'all? I don't know. we're over here ignoring.
We're beings above it.
We don't succumb to the news.
We actually don't subscribe to that anymore. No longer. No, but it's every like force outside of us from a young age up until you start to break away from the
matrix
everything does tell you to like look for the worst, right? You have to be prepared. You have to be just in case, like survival, don't worry. But it's like, no, what if the default was everything works out?
Positivity.
Yeah. What if the default is, of course you're going to get everything you want because you are like a child of source,
Child of
a
God.
child of God, a child of the universe. Like,
That's
actually, not even a
literally.
child, one.
You are
One
one.
of.
One with the
One with.
universe. You are part of the spirit of the universe of God. Like, that's so cool.
Right.
I just saw someone talk about like a Rumi quote. Let's see if I get this right. But it's like, you're not the ocean or something, but you are like, you're not a drop of the ocean, you're the whole ocean in the drop, or something like that. It was something like that. You
Very
know how we love,
metaphysical.
yeah, you know how we love quoting correctly on here, making up, remixing the quotes. But yeah, it's like, that's so cool how realizing like you are part, like you are this whole vast universe
Yeah.
as a little human, a soul having a human experience.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, duh, you're worthy.
Yeah.
Duh, 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 duh. Come on. Remember.
Remember.
Remember that you are so worthy. You are so amazing. You are here to experience a good life. You are here to
Yeah.
feel good. You're here to feel joy, and heavy on just allowing that to happen.
Yeah.
And it starts internally, right? That's what we are talking about in the masterclass, which you come to. But, we really, really talk about and explain how the world's a mirror,
Yeah.
right? And how you have to change internally for anything in your external change, which is
Ye-
cool.
It's so cool. And sometimes it feels hard when you are caught up in the midst of whatever your situations are, but just knowing it's a choice. It
Mhm.
really is a choice to look at it and be like, hey, I actually am the one in power. I have the choice
Mhm.
to not give this my energy. I have the choice to change how I respond to things. I have a choice to literally, in my imagination, create a new scenario and then harden it into fact
Mhm. By persisting.
by persisting, changing that wave into particle.
Mhm.
Hello, you guys are powerful.
You're so
Okay.
powerful.
You just have to remember how worthy you are.
Yeah. Remember how worthy you are, and then hold the vision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold the vision. Say no, thank you to the evil 3D. If something's not alive, if not something, if something's in your life that is not great at the moment, it's a little old.
Yeah.
It's your old thoughts. It's your old story playing out. Oh my God. I saw someone has talk about being delusional, and it's like, it's not being delusional. It's realizing it's just your old timeline, like dissolving.
Mm.
I also misquoted that, but something like that. It's like, no, you're not delusional, assuming
You're
that,
dissolving the old
yeah,
timeline.
it's literally, you're just holding the vision
Right.
while your old timeline dissolves, while
You're
your
like,
old 3D dissolves.
you're poking holes in the old story, and
You're
you're finding new stories to put into it.
You're a visionary.
Mm-hmm.
You're a visionary, babe. Okay. Remember that you can manifest anything, which
Yeah.
is so, 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 so cool. Yeah.
Did we comment? Did we tell you guys why we say visionary? Someone
Let us
commented,
know.
someone made a TikTok tagging us in it saying how we said visionary, and we were running with that.
Yeah. I don't think we said that,
We
but you
said
know what?
being delusional. If you are delusional, if you are seeing and feeling things that are not currently happening, you are visionary. You are
Yeah.
having visions.
Yeah.
You are the creator.
You are the creator. You're a visionary. That's so cool to
Yeah.
think about, right? You're holding the vision until it becomes into reality.
Yeah, and we're so lucky to have this knowledge because
Yeah.
not everyone does. Not everyone
Exactly.
has access to all the information. Not everyone has access to Inspired Delusions yet.
Mm-hmm.
We are on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
But for real though, like not everybody knows this. And not only do
Yeah.
they not know it, they don't truly believe it or understand it because it's so hardwired in their minds. Be realistic.
Yeah.
This is the way things go. This is the normal.
Yeah.
It has to happen like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Or they think manifesting is like woo woo.
Yeah.
Which is so like it takes me aback sometimes because I'm so into this stuff. Like we're so into this stuff. I believe this so full heartedly. Like no one could tell me that manifesting doesn't work. Like that's where
Same.
it's really such a cool feeling
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, if someone was telling me that manifesting work, I'd just be like, oh, you silly, 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 silly girl.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a really cool feeling, but not everyone believes in manifesting yet. And that's why you don't need to listen to everyone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to listen to everyone saying that, or to anyone saying that you should be realistic or it's not possible for you or you're not good enough or whatever. They are operating at a much lower consciousness. No, I'm just kidding. They're operating at, whatever level they're at. Everyone's operating at the level of consciousness they're at. whatever beliefs they have, whatever limiting beliefs they have, and you don't have to listen. You can say, thank you so much. Everyone's typically coming from a place of love.
Yeah.
It's not malicious, and you can say thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah. You are in charge of your thoughts. You're in charge of what you want to believe. So why would you not believe in a reality where you get to make the rules, where you're in charge, where the universe quantumly responds to you?
Remember. And something else that we were talking to one of our community members about is getting really, really clear on what you want. Okay, this is a reminder, you guys. Get really clear on what you want and make it very unrealistic. Okay, make it a big delusional goal, because what we teach, what we have experienced, what we've learned from neuroscience is that when you have a goal to go towards, when you have that manifestation, to visualize, to get excited about, it literally gives you more motivation to go after your goals.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of us are stuck in this cycle of maybe like starting and stopping, or not having the energy or motivation to go after something, or we're feeling tired or feeling like blah. But it really actually does give you so much energy. It gives you the motivation to take inspired action when you have that big delusional goal to go after. So
Yeah.
this is just a reminder, because we were talking to our community member about that.
Yeah. And again, just reiterating that it doesn't matter what your current circumstances are or what people are saying. I actually, earlier this week, just got a manifestation of mine where someone told me I couldn't get something or I couldn't do something. And I mentally responded, I was like, oh, but it would be kind of fun if I did. And it's kind of their loss. Like they would really benefit from me being a part of this situation. Right. And months has gone by and I just kind of let it go. I was like, they're lost, like whatever. Like I would have been good for it, whatever. And I just got an email this week asking to be a part of this thing. And so it was like, yeah, duh. Duh.
That's on. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what anyone says. It doesn't matter if someone says you literally to your face, hey, you're not gonna be able to do this. It can still happen.
It literally still happens. And I mean, in this particular situation, I was very law of attachment where I was like, okay, whatever, like you're lost type of thing. But even that is so powerful with just like that knowing of like, okay, this, of course, this is going to work out. I don't even need to focus on it.
Yeah.
Let me just let it be. Because the universe always conspires in my favor.
Yeah.
Because it's like, maybe it wasn't the right time when I had initially had it in my mind. But now it's the right time and I'm really excited for it.
Yeah.
So.
Love it. Unexpected things, miracles can happen. Your manifestations can happen in so many different ways. Anything that you want is possible by holding the vision of it, or even detaching, saying, you know what, actually that'd be really cool, but let me not be detached, or let me not be attached to it, and be open to surprises. Hey, universe, show me how good it can get. Show me how easy it can be. Show me how amazing I am. Like really opening that up. And I think that kind of goes to just being a little bit more open to being like, hey, universe, put me on my highest timeline.
Yeah.
Let me keep me on my highest timeline. And you never know what kind of special surprises are going to come popping out.
Yeah. Seeing how it randomly happens. Yeah, I love that. And also reminding yourself that sometimes when these manifestations come in, I think we've talked about breadcrumbing before, we've talked about birds before landing, but sometimes in the 3D, your physical receivership of the manifestations that you want, they don't happen as this big, huge wave. It's just little things over and over and over again that kind of add up. And finding gratitude for those little things, I think, is super important too, because all of a sudden, you really will be living in a new reality.
Yeah.
The little things also create.
Yeah. 100%. And really focusing on gratitude, like you're saying, like focusing on gratitude, because so often we can get in that cycle of like manifesting maybe something quote unquote like small-ish, like something small, and then just getting used to it, getting used to that new life, that new level of reality, and then not realizing that we used to like pray for that. We used to hope for that. We used to visualize for that. And just really, really focusing on gratitude is so key.
Yeah. Love gratitude.
We love gratitude. Okay, besties, if you are listening to this podcast, it's probably because you know deep down that you are meant for more confidence, more abundance, and the ability to manifest your biggest, most delusional goals and feel good while you're doing it.
That's why we wanted to remind you about our Inspired Delusions community. This is our virtual group coaching community where we meet live every single Wednesday to lead you through deeper lessons on rewiring your mind, regulating your nervous system, and how to quantum leap into your next level.
We've created an entire resource hub full of our own customized affirmations, EFT tapping, subliminals, shadow work prompts, guides, and tons more resources to support you in this journey.
This space is not only an all-in-one for you to level up, but also a reminder that you are not alone. You have your delusional besties with you to encourage you and hold you accountable.
If you're ready to jumpstart your mindset and manifestation journey, the Inspired Delusions community is the perfect place for you.
The link will be in the show notes, and we can't wait to see you.
Okay, let's get back to the episode.
Also, a couple of you guys have DM'd us asking what Olivia and I do.
Thousands of y'all. Millions have been asking.
All of you guys want to know what we're up to.
These are things that help us raise our vibration, help us manifest, help us get into holding the vision and the frequency. So we made a list of some things.
A list of things, but these are in no particular order.
And this is just a testament to like, there's really so many different modalities and ways for us to raise our vibration, to raise our frequency, to become more happy, to align with our future self. Like that's what's so cool about life and unplugging from the matrix. I'm really liking that term today, is realizing that there's so many different cheat codes. Like I like calling them cheat codes.
Yeah, there really are. And that's why it's just important to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because what works for one person might not the other, and vice versa. And so it's so nice that we have literally a plethora of modalities and tools to help us raise our vibration, to feel good, to get us back into alignment with our highest self.
Yeah.
All the things.
Yeah.
But okay, our first one is moon rituals.
We love a little moon ritual.
We love a moon ritual. So full moons, if you guys don't know, are helpful for releasing and letting go of old stories. Yeah. And so this is a really great time to practice shadow work. Somebody had asked us some of our favorite journal prompts, and I love the prompt, where am I not fully being honest with myself? And that's kind of just a general check-in. I do it outside of the full moon too, but I specifically love that prompt around the full moon because I'm like, okay, what have I not been doing that I've been saying I'm going to do and like during the full moon?
Yeah, not being honest. I like that. Or maybe even like not being authentic. What am I scared about if I am authentic? That type of thing. Those are really good prompts to let go of.
Yes. And then for new moons, those are for intention setting, for manifesting, for creativity, for starting something new. So with that, you can do like scripting, you can say your affirmations, you can just get excited.
Yeah.
Right? It's brand new things and blessings to call in for the month.
Yeah. Love a moon ritual. I swear those really do work. Like they really, really do. Anytime I'm like worried or I've definitely used full moons, which is releasing, for like getting rid of like things I'm worried about. Hey, moon, take this away. Take this literally away.
Full moon, full moon.
No, we get a little witchy on the moons.
We love the moons.
Yeah, we love the moons. Yeah. We'll be dancing around on our rooftop being like, full moon, full moon.
Olivia and I are kind of weird, but it's a lot of fun. We're just us.
We're so weird.
We're actually just us.
We're just so weird.
She doesn't like when I call us weird.
No, I think it's funny. But I wish we were weirder.
Yeah. Or more whimsical. Yeah. Are you guys whimsical?
We're trying to get more whimsical.
I'm trying to be more whimsical, but I feel like life's better when you are whimsical.
100%.
Because I feel like when you're whimsical, like you really are just like full of gratitude, and you're just silly goofy, and you're just going through life happy at every single moment.
To me, I'm like, whimsical is like, seeing like a little angel sign. You're like, oh, thank you, universe. Like you just start seeing these things where you're like, oh, I'm so supported. And it's like, it could be random, which I don't believe in anything's random, but it's like just noticing those little things where it's like, oh, this life is kind of like a game. Yeah. Like I am supported. Oh, my angels, my guides are always talking to me and communicating with me. Which, side note, this is off the list, but I was talking to one of our clients and was explaining how we really, what I believe truly is that we have a spirit team that is always there for us and, helping us along this journey, but especially there for us when we ask for it.
Yeah.
You know, I was kind of explaining this of like, we have angels, guides, and they want us to experience this human experience, and we have free will. So it's like they're a little bit
They like
hands
hang
off.
out. They hang out until we
They
ask.
hang out and they're a little bit more hands off until we ask, hey, can you help with this? Can you help me feel this? Can you help me find this? Can you help me with this? Like, if you ask for that support, then that's when they're like, oh, game time.
Yeah.
Let's tag me in, coach.
Yeah.
So that's just a reminder to ask for help from your spirit team.
Yeah. Well, and going off of that, like the universe always conspires in your favor. That's a great mantra. Say that affirmation on the new moon, and always the universe always conspires in my favor. But it's like the universe always wants you to win. It's kind of like an amplifier is how I describe her. And
the moon?
the universe.
Oh, the universe, yeah.
The universe
Yeah.
is an amplifier.
Yes.
The moon is too.
Yes.
Everything's
hers.
all hers, all she's are amplifiers. But no, it's like when you ask for help, the universe wants to support you, and so it'll amplify how you're thinking, how you're feeling, how you're acting, all the things. So just being really clear with your intentions when you are asking for your help, and trying to always say the positive, never saying the negative of it, because the universe can't really hear the difference between negative and positives. It just gives you what you want.
Yeah, 100%. And it gives you what you want, as in it gives you what you are talking about, what you are focusing on, what you are giving your energy to,
what you're aligned with.
Yeah, what you're aligned with. And so that's why it's like, hey, if you're always talking about the negative, if you're always complaining, if you're always focusing on the worst case scenario, that's what the universe thinks that you want, because you're spending all your energy on it. You're paying your attention to it. So heavy on the universe is always trying to give you what you are, focusing on.
Yeah, it's amplifying your subconscious mind. So whatever is truly going on in there, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Which is why, remember the journal prompt, where am I not being fully honest with myself? That's a great shadow work prompt to do, to check in with yourself. Because I think sometimes we do lie to ourselves. But it's like we need to be radically honest, because the universe, like, clearly something is off if we're asking for all these things and we're not seeing them manifest.
Yeah.
It's like there's a disconnect between our alignment and what we're asking for.
We could lie with our words, maybe with our thoughts, but our like frequency doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Frequency doesn't lie.
Yeah. Which is why, again, these tools are really helpful in getting your frequency up.
Yes.
But okay, so another thing that Olivia and I both do is gratitude lists and or / scripting. And a really great practice to do is like writing down maybe a list of 10 things that you're grateful for. Obviously, you can find more or less, whatever your vibe is, but writing down a list of things that you are grateful for in the present tense.
Yes.
And then on the other side, writing down another list of things that you're grateful for that hasn't happened, but writing it out in the present moment.
Yeah, like things that you're manifesting.
Things that you're manifesting.
Writing them down as if you're grateful that they're already in your life. I'm so grateful that I'm loving my new job. I'm so grateful for my amazing partner. I'm so grateful for $100 million in the bank account. Whatever it is. Scripting is so powerful, and just gratitude, writing what you're grateful for in general is so powerful. And that's something else we were talking about on our interview the other day, because one of the women were talking about how sometimes it's a little bit hard to do the gratitude list, or maybe it feels like there's no point.
Yeah, because she was thinking that it had to be big things, like I'm so grateful I got $1 million, that my business took off, that I won the lottery, things like that, instead of focusing on, or she didn't realize that she could focus on the little things.
Yeah. And what helped her realize, and it helped her conceptualize that doing gratitude actually is helpful, is realizing that it literally rewires your brain. When you start writing down things you're grateful for, you are quite literally rewiring your brain to train your reticular activating system to seek out and see and find and experience more things to be grateful for, right? Back to, you get what you focus on. So if you're writing down what you're grateful for, you're training your brain to be like, okay, so you are taking note of these things that you're grateful for in your life. Let me show you more things in your life to be grateful for, right? So you're quite literally rewiring your mind. And what's really cool about gratitude as well is that when you're focusing on what you're grateful for, you are regulating your nervous system as well, right? You're helping your body feel safe. You're helping your body feel whole, and it's quite literally regulating your nervous system as well. So there's so many benefits to focusing on gratitude.
Yeah, the gratitude is so powerful, as well as speaking about your manifestations in the present tense and writing it, like the physical act of taking your hand, pen to paper, and writing it out activates so many different parts of your brain that in itself is also rewiring your brain.
Yeah.
So it's really great. So love the scripting, love the journaling, as well as even writing down things that are bothering you and then maybe ripping it up and throwing it away. That's also really powerful, right? You're bringing the shadows up. You're bringing awareness to the situations that are bothering you, putting it pen to paper, and then letting it go.
Yeah, 100%.
So the journaling is great on all fronts. Something else we love utilizing are crystals and incense.
Crystals. We love a little crystal.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my crystal ring right now.
Yeah, we have a lot of crystals around the house. Whether or not you believe in the power of crystals, associating something with your crystal, every time you see that crystal, it's a reminder to you to be appreciative of whatever it represents.
Yeah, totally.
Right? So whether or not you believe it's real, I mean, I believe all the powers are real.
Yeah.
But whether or not you do, it's just it's another reminder.
Yeah, totally.
Something in front of you.
Yeah. Love crystals. And then incense, you said?
Yeah.
Incense, great for clearing out energies, cleansing. You know, it's great if you're like maybe about to set an intention or whatever. You can just use incense first, and bye negative energies.
Bye negative energies.
Bye. Make sure you open a window. That's the best. I did not know that for a long time.
Yeah, because you got to release the energies.
Yeah, so
don't trap them.
The old energies can go away. So that's really nice. Sometimes I'll tell clients to do that if they feel maybe like a little drained, if they are out in like a public setting. If you ever like go out and there's a lot of people around or whatever, and then you come home and you feel a little bit drained or feel like, ooh, we got a lot of energy. Like maybe you don't even realize, but maybe it's like some weird energy on you. Like you can use incense to kind of clear yourself.
Yeah.
Cheat code.
Another one is talking to our water. I think we've done a couple episodes, but more like way back in the beginning, we talked about just the importance of talking to your water. If you talk to your water positively, you say your affirmations into it, you say your gratitude, and you drink it, it helps your cells. It helps like lock it in, right? Like we're almost all water. So it's like if we're talking to the water and we're putting that in ourselves, it's like literally changing ourselves.
Yeah. We're getting really woo-woo, guys.
No, it's science backed.
No, it is science backed. It's just hilarious. I remember those TikToks that are like the girls like talking to their water. Like, went down so far down the rabbit hole where it's like you're talking to your water, which is so funny.
I love talking to my
works.
water.
No, me too.
It does work. And you can use it as like a release. Water also helps with the release. Like when I'm in the shower, I tell the water to like cleanse me of everything. And then also like my drinking water, I tell it to like affirm things. So you can use water for a lot of different things.
Yeah.
A lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And then lastly is the visualization component. Olivia and I do a lot of visualization. I know last week somebody told us it was confusing because we were like 17 seconds to 1 hour. And we were like, yeah, we don't know either. But the visualization is so powerful. Really getting in a zone where you can clearly see and feel what your future self is doing and embodying it and drawing it into you. I get like full body tingles. Like I literally feel like I'm in the quantum sometimes when I'm visualizing. The way the emotions literally take over me is crazy.
Yeah, it really is cool. And it's okay if you're not experiencing that, especially like when you first start visualizing, like that's okay too. I think sometimes people get like better and better and better at visualizing, and especially as you get more and more clear on your goals. Like if you're not clear on the life you're trying to manifest, of course that might be a little bit harder to visualize it.
Yeah.
So as you get more clear, as you even rewire your mind to feel worthy of experiencing that, it's going to be easier for you to visualize. As you regulate your nervous system, it's going to be easier for you to visualize. So if you are not quite feeling like you're in this fantasy feeling of positivity and
like
tingles,
everything working out.
Yeah, if you're not feeling that right away or whatever, that's okay too. Visualizing still is super powerful.
It's so powerful. It's like looking at your vision board, watching TikToks that you like, driving past the homes that you someday want to see. Like it's all about what is the content you're exposing yourself to.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Like obviously I visualize a lot, so it's like I can create these images in my mind by myself because I'm so focused in on a goal. But there's so many different ways to kind of practice visualization.
Yeah.
At least I believe that.
Totally. And to your point, that's really, really important for us to understand, like our subconscious mind. If you are showing your subconscious mind your dream life, like pictures of it, videos of it, or examples of it, of course you're going to start subconsciously, you're going to start feeling like, oh yeah, of course, that's easy. You know, a lot of people are experiencing this. If you're seeking it out, if you're seeking out expanders, right? This is what we tell our clients to do, is like try to find people who are experiencing what you want and start expanding your mind. It's like, hey, if it's possible for them, that means it's possible for you as well. And you're showing your mind that it's possible. So then it's going to start getting easier and easier to visualize, easier and easier to know that that's possible for you.
Yeah. And getting specific with the expanders, like I will find women my age in the cities I want to live with, doing the job I want to do, like owning whatever I want to own. And I get really, really clear with it. And I like take out their face and put my face in it and sit in my dream, my fantasy reality. I'm like, what a nice life. But the visualization is so fun too, because you can do a lot with it. Maybe you can put on a favorite song of yours, a song that gets you amped up, and then just really spending time in your imagination and really feeling that, and then giving gratitude for it.
Yeah.
Visualization, there's also a lot of gratitude that you can do in that.
Totally.
Do with that. So
yeah. And it's really cool because if you start feeling grateful, you can extend the period in which you enjoy your manifestations. That's what's cool about being grateful for your manifestations before you have them in in your current physical 3D, is because you're extending how long you get to enjoy it, how long you get to feel grateful for it, how long you are excited about it. Because if you wait until you have it, then it's like, okay, then you could have been
feeling it. Yeah, because your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real or what's made up. So it's inside your mind. It's real.
It's real up here.
It's real up there. If it's real, if you can see it, it's real.
Yes, exactly.
It's real. It's happening on some plane.
Yeah.
It's playing out in some plane.
If you can see it, it's real.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop worrying about the how. Stop worrying about the when. Stop worrying if it's possible or you have to be realistic. Stop worrying about other people's limiting beliefs. If you can see it, it's real.
Yeah.
It can be your reality.
Yep. And in order to like lock in, kind of what I was saying earlier, is maybe even giving gratitude for okay, maybe it's not meant to be right now. Maybe later.
It's going to be even better when it comes later.
It's going to be even better when it comes later. I'm only thinking of like right now, and I'm only thinking to a certain level of good, but the universe knows, because the universe always conspires in my favor.
We hope those different examples of modalities maybe gave you some inspiration to try, maybe dive a little bit deeper into this spirituality, manifestation, woo-woo rabbit hole, start talking to your water, get a crystal.
Be a little more whimsical, you guys.
If you don't have a crystal, go get a crystal. They really work. They really do work. Because I remember when I first started getting into this stuff, I didn't really believe they worked. I went to a little crystal shop, bought those like $1 little crystals. I was like, let me just see. And I swear, the things I got like 2 different crystals, one for like clarity, because I wasn't sure like what I was wanting to do, and then one for being more authentic, kind of like the throat chakra, like so you can speak your truth. And quite literally, it worked.
They like charged you.
Yeah, they did whatever. It just worked. It helped me be way more authentic, and I figured out exactly what I wanted to do. So I was like, "Ooh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy."
No, I love the crystals. I love the talking to the water. Actually, the other day, Olivia and I were on a walk, and there was a father and son who were at the park that we were at, and Olivia and I had stopped to hug my tree. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm still hugging my tree as much as I can. And he had asked us. He was like, "Why'd you guys do that? Like, what was that?" And we were like, "You should go and hug the tree. It's really good for you." And then he was joking around with us, but we literally look crazy in public all the time. We don't care because it's good for us.
Yeah. And we probably opened that man's mind up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah,
Then he hugged the tree, you guys.
Probably. He pretended to be a tree. He was like, you want to hug me?
Oh, the guy. That's wild. But yeah, doing the silly things because it's fun, it brings you joy, it really works. You never know what might resonate with you. And that's the other thing. Just start trying all the different modalities. Yeah. I've told you guys all the time, like I could not meditate. Like I hated meditate. I didn't even know what meditation was. I hated the idea of it. Scripting, journaling, also didn't like that. I didn't like having to write things out. Love it now. Obsessed with it now. And so it's like you wouldn't know if you didn't try.
Yeah.
So just putting yourself out there, trying the different modalities. Hopefully Olivia and I inspired you a little bit.
Yeah.
And just remember to be grateful and remember and continue to remind yourself that you are so worthy of all your desires. And if other people can get it, so can you.
You are so deserving. You are amazing. Dream bigger. Be more delusional. Expect good things because the whole universe is conspiring in your favor.
Bye,
We
besties.
love you so much. We'll see you next week.